We'll take a look at how to install BW9 on a Mac computer. There are several things that you'll need for your installation. You'll need your BW9 DVDs, and these need to be Rev 3 or higher. That's Revision 3 or Revision 4. You can tell if they're Rev 3 or Rev 4 by looking at the DVD and looking under where it says Disk 1, Disk 2, or Disk 3. You'll also need your BMac or your Mac installer code. And you can find that code in an email that you received from BibleWorks when you ordered the BMac code or ordered BibleWorks and the BMac code together. It's important to start things by closing all programs and restarting your Mac. And don't insert your BibleWorks DVD or attempt to run BibleWorks before undertaking this installation as we're describing here. In that email that you received giving you your BMac code, you'll find there a link that you can click to go to the installation instructions for installing the BW9 Mac Installer. Please read through those instructions carefully. It's important that you close all programs and restart your Mac, and do not insert your BW9 DVD or attempt to run BibleWorks before going through these instructions. The DVD is inserted at a particular point in the process. So in those instructions, page down to step 3, and you'll see there in step 3, click here to download the Mac Installer. After you've clicked on it, then it'll start downloading the Mac Installer. Once the download is complete, open the Finder and go to Downloads. And there you'll find a file that indicates BibleWorks, some numbers, and it's identified by the extension DMG. That's your Mac installer file. Click to run the Mac installer file. After you've clicked to run it, you'll see this window appear. Click on the BibleWorks icon on the left and drag it over into the icon for applications, just as it indicates in that window. If you're using this process to update the BW9 Mac Installer DMG, you may be asked if you want to keep both or replace. If you're asked that, select Replace. The BibleWorks DMG file is being copied into the Mac OS Applications folder. After the file is copied to the Applications folder, now it's time to insert your Disk 1 of your BibleWorks9 DVDs. Now open a Finder window and go to the Applications folder on the left. Look for where it says BibleWorks and run BibleWorks by clicking on it. After you run BibleWorks, if you get this window, click to open. The following window will appear, giving you the choices for Install, Reconfigure, or Cancel. Click on Install Reconfigure. This begins the process of actually installing the files for BibleWorks to your computer. Click Next, then read these important instructions for the installation. At this screen, enter your activation code. It's important to use the BMac activation code that you received by email or when you purchase BibleWorks9 with the BMac code. Be careful to distinguish that from your Windows activation code. Type your code into the boxes in the activation codes window, and then once you finish typing the code, click the button to copy to list. Once you've copied it to the list, then you can enter any module codes that you may have if you've purchased modules, and copy those to the list below. You can also copy the code in directly from the email displayed on screen or a list of your codes displayed on screen by highlighting the code and then using a copy action, such as Edit Copy. After you've copied the code, then click on the Activation Codes window, and the code will be copied directly in without your having to type it. When you've entered your code, then click Next. You'll be asked if you wish to enter any module codes if you haven't entered any. Click the appropriate box for yourself. Please read the installation instructions on this screen and then click Next. Please read the license agreement and then click Next. Enter your name and organization. Some information simply needs to be on both of those lines. It's important in this window to not change the destination folder. This is essential for your installation to work properly in the Mac. Don't make any changes on this screen. Just click Next in the window. You're now ready to select the resources that you want to install. The Custom option allows you to pick and choose which databases and resources in the program that you wish to install. If you have an internet connection while you're installing, it's also important to leave checked the option to check online for critical updates. Checking online for critical updates is essential for your installation to work properly, so it's a good idea to establish an internet connection during this installation. In this screen, you'll want to leave the defaults that are chosen for you there as well. Just click Next to go on to the next screen. Click this button to add a shortcut to your installation. The installation will proceed taking information from the DVDs that you insert. When the installation is finished taking information from the first DVD, you'll get a message like this to place the DVD labeled Disk 2 into the drive and click OK. So eject your first DVD at this point and then insert Disk 2. It's probably a good idea to give it a few moments for the DVD to spin up and be read. If you're having any problems with the installation making the transition between DVDs, it's a good idea to open up Finder after you insert the DVD and double check that DVD 2 appears there under Devices in Finder. Repeat the same process with DVD 3 and click OK after you've inserted it and you're assured that it's ready to be read by the installation process. Near the end of the installation process, you'll see this message indicating that BibleWorks needs to update your Macromedia Flash Player installation. Click OK and the installation will proceed. You've now nearly completed your installation. There's an option there, yes, I want to restart my computer now. You'll want to keep that radio button checked and then click Finish. This will not restart your Mac computer, and you do not need to restart your Mac computer for the installation to complete. The installer will restart the BibleWorks environment by itself. So click Finish there and wait for BibleWorks to start. You should see this splash screen, and it's normal to see BibleWorks rebuilding versions and several other things taking place there. Now you're ready to activate the program. Just click the button that indicates Activate by Internet. You'll get a window that says the module was successfully activated. Then click the button to Register Online Now. Enter your registration information into this screen when you see that, and enter your serial number or activation code. It's a good idea to enter the Windows activation code there because that serves as your main activation code or serial number for BibleWorks 9. You'll also get a prompt that there are updates available. You can click Yes to apply those updates. The most important update is the BibleWorks executable. And you can also apply those updates by going to Help, BibleWorks on the Internet, check for updates, and you'll get that same BibleWorks updates window. You can click to apply all or check individual updates. We recommend that you always apply the BibleWorks executable and any recommended updates, but you can also apply optional updates as well. Now that you've updated BibleWorks, there's still a few steps in the installation that you'll want to complete. If you'll be typing in Hebrew in the BibleWorks editor, you should enable the Mac Hebrew keyboard. BibleWorks should not be running at this point, so please close it if it is. On the top main menu bar, click the Apple item and then select System Preferences. In the window that opens, select Keyboard. If you have the earlier version of the Mac OS, look for Language and Text. Then select Input Sources. Click the plus button in the lower left corner to add more input sources. In the Hebrew category, select Hebrew QWERTY. Once you've selected it, close the Language and Text window. BibleWorks is now installed. To run it, click the Launchpad on your dock and click BibleWorks. Alternatively, you can open a Finder window and click Applications, BibleWorks.